Sacramento Metro Real Estate Market. Sacramento County, Market Update. Data is through November 30th, 2024. J. Emerson, Broker. DRE number 1788488. Emerson Real Estate. In this presentation, Lien Score, 10-year annual summary, Inventory summary, Inventory charts, Cumulative days on market, Median price, Housing Affordability Index, Observations, Caveats, Definitions. Lien Score calculation. The variance between the current value of each data element and its short and long-term averages are calculated. Lien Score equals 2.1, leaning in favor of sellers. Of the 7 data elements tracked, 4 lean toward sellers, 2 lean toward buyers, and 1 shows no favor. 10-year annual summary. This month. 10-year monthly average. Inventory summary. This month. Effect on inventory. Plus. Minus. 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 Equals. Reflects seasonality. Perspective. 10 years. November 2024 was a seller's market in Sacramento County. Months of inventory equals 2. Last high was 3.2 in January 2015. Last low was 0.6 in December 2021. New listings equals 888 minus 31%. Month over month, plus 3%, year over year. Last high was 2,558 in May 2018. Last low was 507 in December 2023, which is 76% of its 10-year November average of 1163. Pended Listings equals 807 minus 15%, month over month, plus 14%, year over year. Last high was 1,755 in May 2017. Last low was 593 in December 2022, which is 73% of its 10-year November average of 1,110. Cancelled listings equals 221 minus 10%, month over month, plus 60%, year over year. Last high was 686 in December 2014. Last low was 77 in February 2021, which is 75% of its 10-year November average of 296. Sold listings equals 794 minus 21%, month over month, plus 16%, year over year. Last high was 1,742 in June 2017. Last low was 550 in January 2023, which is 68% of its 10-year November average of 1,174. Number of offers equals 1,799 minus 25%, month over month, plus 6%, year over year. Last high was 9,000 in April 2021. Last low was 974 in November 2014, which is 70% of its 10-year November average of 2,563. Offers per sold listing equals 2.3. This cannot go below 1. High of 5.9. Average number of offers per sold listing in April 2021. Active listings equals 1,597. Minus 11% month over month. Plus 31% year over year. Last high was 3,562 in September 2018. Last low was 753 in March 2023, which is 78% of its 10-year November average of 2,055. Cumulative days on market equals 35, plus 3% month over month, plus 30% year over year. Last high was 56 in January 2015. Last low was 11 in May 2021, which is 108% of its 10-year November average of 33. Median price equals 554,000, plus 1% month over month, plus 4% year over year. Last high was $575,000 in May 2022. Median price 12-month moving average equals 550,000. No change month over month, plus 4% year over year. Last high was this month. Median price momentum equals 3.7. Above zero, a buy signal. Last high was 19 in August 2021. Housing Affordability Index, median price, and mortgage rate. Render, monthly payment. Therefore, to qualify for an 80% loan, the buyer's income needs to be qualifying income. Monthly payment cannot exceed 25% of monthly income, compared to median income. Renders, Housing Affordability Index. Mink over kink. Observations. Surveys: a sickness is still affecting our market. Seasonal changes do not help the need for supply. All charts show dramatic changes in patterns. Global conflicts can affect local demand and supply. Election year and mortgage rate changes are giving some buyers and sellers pause. 36 trillion. Hello? It is not going down. Add this to your payables. Caveats. The market doesn't care what we think about it. I am not a lawyer, and you have a right to seek one. All data is from Metrolist, entered by humans. All data excludes distressed sales, REO, short sale. Most data will be revised nominally next month. Number of offers was not collected before 2016. Momentum and 12 MMA are indicators for commodity investors applied to the real estate commodity. All calculations use math. I am interested in gaining your trust and business. But if you don't like Trump, you won't want to hire me. And I'm okay with that. Definitions. New house was exposed as a listing during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Pended listing went pending during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, mine's next. Cancelled listing was canceled or expired during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, sellers are nervous. Sold, listing was sold during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, encouraged. Active, listing is available at the end of this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Cumulative days on market, total number of days listing is active before going pending and selling. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, market aging. Median sales price, the median price of the sold listings. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, Number of offers, the total number of offers received by the sold listings. Median price momentum. Thorn is the symbol used for momentum. Momentum can be understood as the persistency or trend in the direction of price changes. Median price 12-month moving average. Lean score, a proprietary calculation that depicts market favor at a phase level. Note, a pended listing may have sold, may be back to active. Note, only new listings increase the supply of inventory. Your broker for life, J. Emerson. Emerson Real Estate.
By the way, I'm never too busy for your referrals.